Good morning, YouTube. Please forgive my gruff appearance this morning, but I haven't got around to taking my morning bath yet. But I wanted to go ahead and make this video because I'm in a very good mood today. And this video is me announcing that my war with corruption is over. I'm coming in from the cold. I'm going to stop worrying about what's going on in Washington, D.C., and I'm going to start doing what I want to do. Now, why have I made this decision? Well, you're probably not aware of this, but I've been fighting against corruption in Washington, D.C. Ever since July 2002, when I first became aware of just how dangerous the situation had gotten. And ever since then, I've been this voice crying out in the wilderness, trying to warn people about how corrupt the politicians were in Washington, about how there really wasn't two parties. There's only really just one party, and they were selling us out. They were selling America out to the globalist interests and getting rich off of the commissions. I thought the American people should know that. So I did my best to expose that however I could. That's how I ended up in Time magazine. I also wanted to expose how corrupt the intelligence and law enforcement communities were about the kind of information that they were collecting on American citizens and how that information was being used by the political class to do opposition research on their opponents and thereby helping them to stay in power through leaking information, specifically how the one specific case that jumps to mind is how what was that guy from Colorado, Gary Hart, how he got screwed out of his run for the presidency in '88 because of this. And I could go on and on, but guess what? Everybody knows now, don't they? Thank you, Mr. Trump. Okay, so I'm no longer the voice crying out in the wilderness. Now I'm just background noise. And besides, they're done. The Bushes, they're done. The congressman that originally screwed me, Congressman Micah, he's over. He lost re-election. He's done. I don't have to worry about him anymore. The Clintons' reign of terror has come to an end. And apparently I've got some things to look forward to with this new bill, the reauthorization of the whatever law it is that allows the intelligence agencies to do what they do. There are going to be some major changes in that because the politicians have seen what happened to Trump. They now realize that they could turn on them too, so they're going to rein those people in. Thanks to Mr. Awan and his wife, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, and who knows, maybe even Hillary Clinton, are going to finally be made to pay for their crimes, or at the very least, their crimes will be exposed to the public. It's coming down the line. And the corporatists in the Democratic and Republican parties have been crushed. Everything's looking great. So it's time for me to move on and concentrate on Billy. So I'm going to go and start concentrating on what I do. So the focus of this channel is going to change from fighting corruption to what I want to really talk about. And that's the future and the new technology. So that's what you're going to see in the future. I'm sure that they'll be as successful as these videos have been, because they haven't been very successful. I'm more like making these for the videos for posterity, for the freaking historians that are going to want as much information they're going to can get on what was going on here in about 200 years. I'm making it more for them than for you people. But anyway, so that's to summarize, is I feel like I'm done. I feel like the mission has been accomplished, and it's time for me to go make some money and do some things I want. Maybe get a nice, get a new horse. Think about getting a warm blood. Think about, writing a book on science fiction. I've already started it, and I want to start a new IT business. So there you go, YouTube. No more ranting and raving from Billy. Now I'm going to talk about stuff that I want to talk about. So my next video is probably going to be about EM drives, electromagnetic drives, and how I think they're really working. Anyway, enjoy your day.